In these drums, I want each drum is like a kind of a story. I would call it's a picture of a soul. I very rarely sell these openly in the market because I want to find the right owner. I don't know if I believe, but I want to believe that there is any of my drum, it makes like a pair with some other person and soul. My name is Juha Jarvinen and I'm a 43 years old artist. I'm working in my own studio and mainly making shaman drums by wood carving. I started making these drums 5-6 years ago when my friend she needed a shaman drum for one movie. When I was doing the researching, trying to find one old shaman drum from internet, I realized that there are only 60 left in museums around the world, and there are like around the world hundreds of drum makers, but none of them are making drums like what they were in Finland, Sweden and Norway 100 or 500 years ago. And these Nordic shaman drums were very special, and I felt very much it joined somehow to my own life and my own experiences. And so my original idea was to create 100 different shaman drums and show up people how nice them were, and I'm on that way. Now I'm already made about 80 drums, and so this my original mission, that 100 drums, it's almost done, and the next step is to make 1000 different drums. I personally always have liked a lot religious and spiritual items, because if I make for you an item, I'm thinking about money. I'm thinking what you give me back. So we do some exchange together. But if they are making something for the gods or the spirits, they are putting for it much more effort. They are making it for gods because the price is something much higher. Maybe it's just good luck, or you go get to the heaven or something. With the spiritual items, it's a super nice feature because it's not changed for money or something, but something higher. And for that reason, to make every item very spiritual and detailed, and I don't count hours how many I spent for a drum. For me, it's kind of meditation. Mainly, I have born in artistic family. Both of my parents are artists, and my father is he was art teacher and director of one art school. So I grew up in around the art, and but I was more an idealist, and I never thought I would ever be an artist. And still, like 10 years ago, I would say no, there is no any chance that I would be an artist. But I like a lot art, and especially I like primitive art, because it's something like a realism. For me, it's like we have cameras for that. We can take a picture of a wolf. In primitive art, it's not just a picture, but I feel that it's a picture of soul, something what we can't see. Like originally, I have no any education for art or carpenter work, but it was 2003 when I started just to make. I was renovating my own house, and also I was buying all the furniture and fixing it, and I liked it. And when I was renovating my own house, I was needed to do some carpenter work also. And first I was once I was making designing old style window frames on it. 7 years creating making window frames for it was my main business. That teaches me a lot, and but it was very like industrial work. It was very fun the first couple of years when I was designing everything, and it was all the time learning some new things. After a few years it got very boring, I would say. Finally, it was around 2010, 2011 when I got very bad burnout. 2011 came bankruptcy, and I was totally burned out. Like from my early childhood, I've been always doing something. I like to use my hands and do something. It doesn't matter what it is. And so when the bankruptcy came, and all my tools was sold away, and I have nothing. And this, when my friend asked me to find this old shaman drum, and I couldn't find it, and I told to her that okay, I can make one. And I was with my couple of youngest children staying at home. I was unemployed, and so I started in the first drum I was making with a knife. Somehow accidentally I was bought just a couple of chisels. I think I had 3 chisels different, and I started to use I tried to use them for this first drum, and I felt it very nice. It was like a mental care. It was meditation, and I felt again I am back in my work. It was like a new life for me. So there it came little by little, and I started to buy new tools, new chisels, and practicing one by one. Little by little in these 5-6 years what I've been carving these drums, I'm developing, and I'm super happy with this. It's my dream, and now it's very different also with these window frames, because these window frames was very industrial work. I knew every day what is coming, making like hundreds or thousands of same kind of wood pieces with machines, and now it's every day is different. I can use my imagination and create whatever, so it's never boring, but every day is very interesting. But for me the most difficult part is the design, and it's always a challenge to find something new. I would say that it's easy to copy something, but to get new imaginations and new ideas, it's the most difficult part. But I think it's also the most interesting. Actually, the whole project is very interesting. I really hope that one day I'm a very good professional wood carver. I'm not good with these techniques yet, and I think it's like you need to work for 10 years or 20 years, and you always learn something new. So when I'm finished with any of my drum, I feel quite disappointed, which is some people feel that it's strange, because then it's finished, and it's for some other people it looks great, but for me it's like a bit disappointed that I didn't yet find the best part of it. And I think it's good because it makes me eager. I want to learn more. I want to create more, and so I'm never satisfied with my work. My favorite moment with my work is always when I get deep into it, carving these very small details. And some people are saying, and I think it's good, that the wood is very interesting material because you never know what is in of it. So you have to little by little dig out what is in of the wood and find it. So I would say that it's like kids are opening like Christmas gifts or these Easter eggs. Kinder eggs, and they are opening it quickly, and there's coming some little toys, and it's with wood it's very same. You are opening it, carving it open very slowly, and there comes something beautiful, something new out. It's the best part. It's slow work. This our culture now, when we want everything very quickly and it must be done in a day, or we want it tomorrow or today. I very much love to go small details with no any rush, and it's like meditation. I think all of the people, they should learn to slow down and go for deep of something. When we do something very well and carefully, it's also like the other people can enjoy of them. If I am enjoying my work and there comes out something great, it also gives for the other people something nice. They can enjoy, they can look that it looks nice and beautiful, and then maybe it inspires for others. Always I have felt a bit stranger. I have always liked some decoration, some jewelries. I'm aesthetic. I like pretty things, pretty items. Being a man, and you should be very masculine, like the cars or like sports, and I have never liked cars or sports, but I go to pick flowers. For that reason I have felt like a stranger. With these drums and with this shamanism and so on, I felt it all super interesting. Idea of these old drums where the handle part, the inside, it was like the picture of the soul, and the skin was like the outfit, the look. And I have a jacket often in my life with so many things, and I felt it hard when I was young. I'm a stranger, I'm different, and people don't understand me. And it was a big point of my drums that I wanted to make originally these 100 drums to show up people that there were 100 of different shamans who were all with beautiful soul and good things. And my goal is a better world. I'm father of 6 kids, and I'm not just looking about my life. Maybe after 50 years I'm gone, and I don't care if I have name or not, but I'm already wondering we are destroying this planet, and after 100 years this place is horrible for the new generations. Every item what I make, every drum, with them last at the next 100 years. It's the main point. I don't care what the people are paying. Of course I need to eat, and I need some money for paying food for kids and for me, and pay the bills. But my dream is not to become rich, but my dream is that all of my drums will be still after 100 years and making some joy for the other people, and that's the main points of my work.